Join us as we go through the entire Bible a week at a time. Next week, we will conclude with quotes from the Book of Ezra. Ready? Set? Go. Who allowed the Jews to return to Jerusalem to rebuild the temple? Nebuchadnezzar? Cyrus the Great? King Solomon? Alexander the Great? Cyrus the Great. How many main groups of Jewish exiles returned to Jerusalem from Babylon? 1, 2, 3, 4. Two. Who led the first group of exiles back to Jerusalem? Ezra, Nehemiah, Zerubbabel, Daniel? Zerubbabel. What was the first thing the people rebuilt when they returned to Jerusalem? The wall? The palace? The altar? The city gates? The altar. Which prophets encouraged the people to keep building the temple when they felt discouraged? Haggai and Zechariah, Elijah and Elisha, Isaiah and Jeremiah, Moses and Aaron? Haggai and Zechariah. How long did it take to complete the rebuilding of the temple? 2 years? 10 years? 20 years? 40 years? "20 years. Who was Ezra, and what was his job? A king, a prophet, a scribe and priest, a soldier? A scribe and priest. How long did it take Ezra to travel from Babylon to Jerusalem? 1 month, 2 months, 4 months, 6 months? "4 months. What issue did Ezra address among the people when he arrived in Jerusalem? Lack of food? Foreign marriages? Laziness? Overcrowding? Foreign marriages. What was the first feast the people celebrated after rebuilding the temple? Feast of Trumpets? Passover? Feast of Tabernacles? Purim? Passover. When the temple foundation was laid, how did the older and younger men react? They all cheered, they were silent, the older men wept, the young men cheered, they all prayed quietly? The older men wept, the young men cheered. Which language was used for some official letters in the Book of Ezra? Hebrew, Greek, Latin, Aramaic? Aramaic. What phrase does the Book of Ezra often use to describe God's help? The voice of the Lord, the hand of the Lord, the eyes of the Lord, the blessings of the Lord? The hand of the Lord. Which king stopped the work on the temple because of complaints from other nations? Cyrus, Darius, Artaxerxes, Nebuchadnezzar? Artaxerxes. What did Ezra focus on teaching when he arrived in Jerusalem? New building techniques? Foreign languages? The law of Moses? Mathematics? The law of Moses.